Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shirley. If my camera's moving, I'm sorry. The number of subscribers is, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it once again. And if you're new here, I am a New York City law graduate now. I'm no longer a law student. I graduated law school and now I'm studying for the bar. So welcome to part 8 of my bar exam series and where I'm at. And some takeaways. I officially finished like my second full week of studying for the bar exam full time, and let me tell you, it is no joke. Oh my gosh, no ni sé qué decir, honestly. It's just been so much, so overwhelming. It's everything everyone has said about studying for the bar. I expected it, so I'm not surprised. I took some notes here because kind of wanted to just organize my thoughts and tell ya what has been working for me, what has not been working for me, where I'm at, and just some thoughts. So let's go, let's do this. Yeah, here are my 3 takeaways. Number 1, as I mentioned in my earlier video, there's just simply no way of trying to ace this exam. I'm not aiming for perfectionism. I'm not aiming to ace it. Like, I just want to pass it, and passing it is a D-, let's be real, for New York. So how I've come to grasp that is really by skipping outlines because I'm following a program by Themis. Skipping outlines, skipping some videos that I know that are not gonna be highly tested on the exam. There's a lot of information on what rules will be heavily tested, and I'm just prioritizing those rules. So if that means skipping reading material, skipping some videos, I'm gonna do it. I have no time. Like, this is just a game of trying to pass it by prioritization. So we're just gonna do it. And also, I don't learn through reading. I learn through videos. I learn through practice. I learn through the material by myself in a way that works for me, which is not reading. So yeah, I know myself. I know what has worked. And that's the thing, like, I know what has worked in law school, so I'm not gonna change it. So I didn't do the readings in law school for the most part. I'm gonna be honest, like, just didn't help me. So I'm doing the same thing. So that's one. I am skipping, and I'm skipping material and doing what works best for me. Number 2, it is really, if I'm not prioritizing reading, right? I'm not prioritizing less heavily tested material. What am I doing? Obviously, I am prioritizing like active learning. I am prioritizing heavily tested material. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I am really focusing on the rules that matter. I am doing a lot of practice, which Themis does a good job. Like, every single day I feel like I'm doing either a practice essay or a practice multiple choice set. I love that. Like, I really thought I would have to like build my own schedule, but Themis just literally forces you to practice and practice and practice. And so I find myself just following along the schedule, and if I don't do, for example, like MBE practice exam questions for that day, I'll do at least 5, sometimes 3, honestly, because sometimes you just don't have the bandwidth. Definitely heading towards July, when we get nearer to the exam, I'm gonna be doing much more practice. But for right now, obviously, I need to learn the heavily tested rules. Lastly, number 3, breaks. I cannot stress you out enough. Honestly, I don't know how people or where the advice came from with studying 7, 8, 9 hours a day every single day for 10 weeks, 8 weeks. Like, I don't know where that advice came from, but it is so unrealistic. Let me tell you, like, it is so unrealistic. A, to study every day, and 2, to study that amount of hours every day. Like, I just, now doing it, now in the trenches, I'm telling you right now, like, not to brag, I'm the most disciplined person I know. I am the most hardworking person I know, and I can't do that many hours. Like, my brain shuts down, and I've seen it. I'll put a little picture here of like the amount of hours that I actually track. Like, those are working hours for me, and they don't go for the most part past 7 hours. Like, my average, I feel like, it's 6 hours and 15 minutes. Like that, and that's what works for me. Obviously, if you could do like 8, 9 hours, like, do it. But I'm telling you right now, like, how is that possible? Time tracking really helps me build in like a routine, and also helps me prioritize breaks, because I always take a lunch break. For example, I always, like, if I see that I've been working for over an hour, I take a 5 or 10 minute break afterwards. Like, just building in those breaks and just building in just time off. Like, so far I've taken Sundays off, or like half a Saturday off, and it has made wonders. Like, honestly, I feel so refreshed. I feel like a human being. So take breaks, yo. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I'm less productive when I don't take breaks. So take those breaks. And if y'all can't tell, I am sick. Like, my voice mad crazy, right? It's been tough. Like, I feel like I've been actively taking care of myself, and still I got sick. I don't feel great. I don't feel at 100%. This always happens to me in study periods, because I do feel like I put my body through so much stress, and I am very disciplined with my hours, so I know I'm working a lot. But I really thought I was gonna avoid being sick during the bar exam, but it's happening here so early, so at least, hopefully, I'm not sick in the midway through or towards the end of my study period near the exam. But yeah, I am, you know, frustrated over that. Or maybe this is just like a reminder for me to like chill out and take more breaks than I'm already doing. But yeah, it's been a lot. Not gonna lie, the last 2 weeks I have almost felt really isolated in this. I've almost felt as if I'm not living, I'm not a human. Like, it just feels very, very, very isolating. It feels as if I have a huge weight on me, because I'm putting in so much effort, so much work, and there's always that thought, like, what if I fail? What if this is not enough? Am I doing enough? Am I not? So I do get in my head a lot, and it's tough. It's tough. But that's why I've relied on, for example, my Discord group, which is a woman Discord group, which I love. Like, just being able to study virtually, and it's a small group, which I love. I relied on my boyfriend, I relied on my sister, I relied on my close friend from law school. We're using the same program. Like, support in this process is absolutely necessary. And when I do like eat dinner with my boyfriend, my sister, when I do just like activities that don't involve studying, it makes me feel human again. It makes me feel refreshed. So yeah, I'm not having a great time right now, but when I'm not studying, I really do try to take advantage of it. Like, anyways, I love you so much. If you watch this video, please subscribe, like, comment. The support means the world to me. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry if this video was just all over the place. I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I have a headache right now. It's a lot, but I just hope this is all worth it, and I'll know that I have passed the exam in October. Bye. I love you so much.